Alphino has the right of it. Let us pay visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tolsath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us? Ruins which your kind have yet to explore? I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Minyiri liver. They must be replenished with haste. And Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall? A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your own kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. We're going to get livers? It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to research these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. Well, we certainly can't leave them like this. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Okay, the squelching noise they make when prodded and the foul stench. These are bags with livers. Yum, 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 yum. Are those them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Calusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Toshath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. I am really relieved to see you unspeared. Our precious livers! I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Calusia on the Founder's floor. Tell me, Toshath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Calusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what happened. The Ulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that their quarry is of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos' plan. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We cannot fathom why, but in a light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force, we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I've no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I am afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarant, I would call upon the assistance of another. Okay. Bending, slaying, aiming, healing, or casting. Let's do... I guess casting. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique, then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Man, I hope he falls in the water. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Ingrid! Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. He's like Jesus. Incredible! Oh gosh. Uriange? What happened? He almost died. Mine apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine 'twas lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fouth, and their aid mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired? Oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening to our ether. It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. Is it called a boat? I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, Serene One. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I will take you below. He said he's itchy. How does a whale scratch itself? So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to do a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. I guess that leaves up to us. Let's go get rid of those barnacles. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Corey and I are more than capable of that. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have it done in moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go. Why is she being so pushy? Stop pushing me, Alice. Maybe I don't want to go get barnacles off of a whale. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Okay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember, a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and make a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was, brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend. But it is time I grant you your request. Why is Urianger offering that? Like, we're not leaving. You can't be, you don't have time to teach an island that is actually a whale how to speak English. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? While he maketh ready to deliver us into our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Calusia. That's all? I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. She really wants to know. Maybe she should learn how to speak whale. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me. Oh, all right, if you insist. You too, Corey. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hull anon. The old men. I guess Urianger's kind of old. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Hey, Ampy, how are ya? Bungirl! May as well have a seat. Wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though, I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! Did the island move and you're worried? Because it's actually a whale. It's Nightshade. We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. Yep. No rest for the wicked, boys. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us overmuch. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation, at any rate. Hey, look, it's Thaler. These two have matters well in hand, by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, milady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the warrior of darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancying us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are so few devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us are satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. Oh no, they're gonna become warriors of light. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man and the resolve to see it through. I remember you. The excitable one. Sorry, milady. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, milady. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. I knew it! They're gonna be Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvant. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. I was about to say, we're just gonna leave his body there. Well, well, future heroes of the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet, it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus' schemes to light. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus' machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the Spirit Hall now. Anamnesis Anider. You in safety, Red Mage also? Okay, perfect. So you can res when I inevitably die. I think that I've never done I've never not healed a first run through a dungeon or anything. Even those heckin' near raids. What? What did I do? What did I do? Precisely why you chose war. Thanks. This is very jazzy. Have you done the D&Ds, Stealing, or is that happening this weekend? Oh, this is an interesting... Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, you just finished up. How was it? Did anyone die? Did you kill off anybody? Out of pettiness? Because I think if I ever DM'd, I hope that I like everybody, because I think that's what I would do. This is so pretty! I love these character designs. Look, there's like a jellyfish. Oh god. No one died. You're slowly destroying their boat, so they'd be stranded if they're not careful. Oh, Seedling. Why are you destroying their boat? Eureka boss? What's the Eureka boss? Is that a boss I've met? Over here? Really cool. Thank you so much, Bismarck. You're Bismarck, be kind, Bismarck. I don't know, what am I supposed... Nice! Good job, Corey. Well, we didn't technically die. We just... Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Alright, well, I died in that. Is it Stormblood Relic boss? Oh. Thank you. Come on. Boop. I'm gonna get this here on you. Do this. What am I missing? Oh. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think maybe I have. No, probably not. I haven't done any relic things. What is this one again? Oh, right. I don't have to deal with MP. Oh god. Bum 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 bum. I like this temperance. I like the little wings I get. Cyclops. Oh my god, what just happened there? Jesus. Probably should have seen that happening. Oh no. Did I not? It's okay, Pixel Sticks. Oh, well, I'm having a time of it too, man. Don't you worry. You're doing just fine. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, thank goodness. Look at my wings. Look at my glass wings. They're so beautiful. Ooh, are they cute? I'll take them, though. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, let me put this on you. Let me have my... Take my region! What's he doing? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I hope this is where we're staying, because this is where we are. Ooh! This is not bad at all. Oh my goodness, I am heavy. Okay, we're fine. She's fine. We're not dead. We're all alive. We're all alive. It wasn't stressful at all, John. This is why I kind of don't feel bad when I do big pulls as a tank, because it's just giving my healers, they're learning. Oh, it's a turtle with boobs. Hi. Merciless matriarch. Oh, she's preggers. I'm here. When you see water coming from grate, stand on one. On the second iteration, stand on the grate doesn't have a hand immediately in front of it. Okay, so stand on the grates with the water, and then stand on the grate that doesn't have a hand in front of it. Okie dokie. See if I don't mess that up. Turtle with boobs. Lizzie, you just don't normally say turtle with boobs, okay? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to give you that, but... Oh, look at these! These are cool! Oh god, less cool, less cool. Okay, stand on one with... Do I have to... Does it matter which one I stand on? Oh, we have to go stand on our own separate ones? Okay. Did I not? Did we not? Sorry, guys. I thought that I had done this. Oh, shit. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. She's 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 gonna die. Okay. We're okay. Wait, it doesn't have a... Well... Okay, stand on one that doesn't have a hand in front of it. Okay. Does this one... No. Yay! Oh. Oh no. Oh, look! Look at the cute lollyfell. Hey, Foxes, how are ya? Thank you for the help, Framps. Hey, John Paul. How you doing today? Yay! Okay, cool. What did we get? Is it cute? It's fine. I always greet it. Thank you for my help. That wasn't terrible. Thank you for the res.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Isn't that what's his name? Oh. They all look like this. All the Asians. Thank you for joining us at Anidir in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector, at least, would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Feynat? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet, it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue... Oh, I didn't read that. Womp, womp. If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check. Oh, is that when they summoned Hydaelyn?
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did, of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
Venard.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Venat, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would soon it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Hydaelyn is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? Elidibus. What does that mean? Was Elidibus Zodiark's heart? Elidibus is still alive.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
Okay, well that... Okay.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
We are dealing with a god! The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. But beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. You were sick the last 2 nights? I'm sorry to hear that, Foxes. Glad to hear you're feeling better. You're getting a Starmie tattoo? Wait, what's a Starmie tattoo? What's Starmie? No response. Confound it. If I may, milady, the panel did formally emit a soft yet perceptible glow. that it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet, if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmet's silk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role became vacant. Oh, so it's somebody else. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of etherology, I know none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. We now enter with a party of NPC avatars. Oh. Okay. Yuriange. Oh, Pokemon. Gotcha. Good night, Viking. Get some good rest, my friend. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Ishtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel? He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Let's see. So I just need to finish Echoes of a Fallen Star, and then we can go back to the normal raids, but I don't know how long that's going to take.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
Is it Elidibus?
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found.
Good night, Star Fox. Get some good rest. This is what he wanted to do.
Surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need.
But this place is a place in need.
Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
Yes.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help.
Everybody can't go off and be heroes.
We follow in your footsteps. then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Hello? It's getting dark again, or those are just clouds?
What's happening to the sky?
Wicked White.
No.
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
It's Heidelin.
You and all. And why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light!
You're back!
It was just magic.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Oh god, Alphino! Stop.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
See, he's so silly. Why,
I
Alphino?
think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. that which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
Maybe that's Zodiark.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto. Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice,
Can someone other than
one might
Urianger
surmise
explain
that
this,
her
please?
call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
I guess because she's a...
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
I really wish he wasn't using Ardbert's body. You ready for Dawn Trail now, Foxes? Yeah. I mean, I'm not yet. I still have to make it through Endwalker. After the Pokemon tattoo, you're gonna get a Sailor Moon tattoo. That's pretty cool. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He's gone then? I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonard among them, I am sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves hero-elect not after having been blessed with the Echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth. Warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself, most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amara launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the Elder Seedseer took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness herself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Anamnesis to us. You again? Oh, I mean it's you, my lady. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. Go back to Eden? How do I get to... Oh. How do I get to Eden? You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it, you coming all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Okay. The path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Well, we'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Okay. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words would be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in Anamnesis and Enider do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design. Nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason, we must needs trust to Y'shtola's ingenuity and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. And I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps. But where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Alright, then I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for us with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needest not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I shall gladly offer mine assistance. He's always offering assistance. He was like, I'm going to teach this whale English. And then, we have other stuff to do, Urianger. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues. Then perhaps I could help? There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Well, we're lacking guards, so you should go do guard duty. Thank you. All of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants? But we have weird Ardbert out doing Asian stuff. A new eating quest is available. Okay, so it actually tells me. It's available from Yalford and Mordsuk. It actually, okay, so we actually have to go to Mordsuk. I sleep so weird. It makes it seem like I'll only be able to do one more normal raid. Are we just drinking warm water? It's Glinard from the Wandering Stare. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Who was my favorite? I think I'm gonna say Giot. You okay, Mogshiki? Lally ho, Giot. So there I am, minding my own business, quaffing my ale, when I hear a ruckus outside, and then, clear as day, Warrior of Light. That sounded like trouble to me, and I knew that if anyone was going to trouble herself over that trouble, it'd be you. So I gave Leonard the old, but I'm your best customer routine, until he agreed to bring me here, and now I know where you live. Great, ain't it? Some bastard's walking around wearing Ardbert? Lamits Ardbert? Like a second-hand jerkin? I don't know what's more offensive. That, or that you let him leave without a proper dwarven decking. Well, he did vanish into thin air. Bah, in a pinch, an improvised decking would have been fine. I'll tell you what. I'll show you how to knock that bastard flat in the blink of an eye here and now. Taboos be damned. After all, we ain't about to let him keep on like that, are we? Pretending to be Ardbert. Lamits Ardbert. Step 1. Make a fist. Step 2. Extend your arm like so. Step 3. Beat him senseless. Got it? Good. Now make me proud. I wish Ghost Arbor would visit us. I miss his company.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Is your arm falling off? Is your arm turning to crystal and falling off? You can tell us, we're friends.
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
He is turning to crystal after all. This was the end of days. Oh no, this is just Xenos. Why does this look like Tempest? Or Armorot? Armorot. It is Armorot, isn't it?
The dream again.
Oh, he's dreaming. He's just dreaming, just kidding. We're fine.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I thought this was Elidibus, but I guess it's not.
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days?
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
Suspicious!